December 3rd, 1994. To understand the magnitude of this day, we must first look at the world as it was. The video game industry was a binary star system. On one side, Nintendo. On the other, Sega. They ruled with an iron fist, relying on plastic cartridges and 2D sprites. Sony? Sony was a company known for Walkmans and televisions, not games. The idea of Sony entering the console market was seen as a joke. But inside a laboratory in Tokyo, an engineer named Ken Kutaragi was building something that defied logic. He wasn't just building a console, he was building a Trojan horse that would destroy the cartridge era. This is the story of the day the PlayStation 1 launched in Japan and how a gray box conquered the world. The PlayStation was born from revenge. Few people remember that it was originally supposed to be an add-on for the Super Nintendo. Sony and Nintendo had a deal, but at the Consumer Electronics Show in 1991, in a move that shocked the industry, Nintendo publicly stabbed Sony in the back, announcing they were partnering with Philips instead. It was a humiliation for Sony's executives. They wanted to scrap the video game project entirely. But Kutaragi approached Sony's CEO, Norio Oka, and asked a simple question. Are you going to just let Nintendo laugh at us? That moment changed history. Oga slammed his fist on the table and gave the green light. The beast was unleashed. The development was a race against time. The philosophy was radical. 3D geometry. While Sega and Nintendo were still arguing about 16-bit sprites, Sony was betting everything on the GTE, the Geometry Transformation Engine. They moved away from expensive cartridges to CD-ROMs. A cartridge held 12 megabytes. A CD-ROM held 650 megabytes. It was a massive leap. Developers were skeptical until Sony showed them a demo of a 3D T-Rex dinosaur. It was just a wireframe model, but it moved in real time. In 1993, this was witchcraft. That T-Rex convinced major studios like Namco to jump ship. The hardware was powerful, elegant, and crucially easy to develop for. The morning of December 3rd, 1994, Japan held its breath. The price was set at 39,800 yen. In Akihabara, the electric town of Tokyo, lines began to form before sunrise. Thousands of gamers waited in the cold. When the stores opened, it was chaos. The PlayStation launched with 8 titles, but only one truly mattered: Ridge Racer. It was an arcade-perfect port. When players saw the 3D cars and heard the techno soundtrack at home, they couldn't believe their eyes. It didn't look like a home console game. It looked like the future. Sony sold 100,000 units on the very first day. The gray box was not a toy. It was a phenomenon. The success in Japan was just the spark. The fire spread to North America and Europe the following year. The PlayStation didn't just sell games, it changed the demographic. It made gaming cool for adults. It gave us Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, and Gran Turismo. It destroyed the Sega Saturn and forced Nintendo to rethink its entire strategy. By the time the PS1 was discontinued, it had become the first computer entertainment platform to ship over 100 million units. It transformed Sony from an electronics manufacturer into a media titan. Today, as we look at our PS5s and high-end PCs, we must pay respects to the pioneer. December 3rd is not just a date on a calendar, it is the birthday of modern gaming. the day the underdog won and the day polygons replaced pixels. Thank you for watching this journey through history. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share it with a friend who remembers the sound of the PlayStation startup. See you in the next one.